last year. So they'll be happy. They need 3 points in this Buddy for our Classic in order to qualify for the MIA tournament. So they should be in a good spot there, looking to play some better defense and looking to solidify a spot. They play a very tough schedule, as do the Arlington Catholic Cougars, Jake. And the Cougars coming in at, again, 9-6-2, 6-3-1 in the Central Catholic Conference as we get ready for the face-off here between Hingham and Arlington Catholic.
All right, Mark, game is underway. Hingham is in their reds, Arlington Catholic in their royal blue and gold. Sharp uniforms for each team. Easy to keep track of. So Hingham coming in at 9-8-1. Arlington Catholic coming in at 9-9-1, if I'm not mistaken.
9-6-2 is Arlington Catholic Cougars. And
bit off there.
Coach Dan Shine behind the bench for Arlington Catholic as always, and Coach Tony Messina behind the bench for the Hingham Harbormen.
Arlington Catholic up ice. Unable to take control. We're just over under a minute into this game. Andrew Somerville with the puck touches up and goes out of play. We're going to get a whistle. Still 14:07 to go in the first period.
Looks like Hingham going with the senior goaltender, number 1, Andrew Eller, between the pipes.
Bit of a surprise. I was expecting to see Personini today, but Tony's going with a hot hand, I suppose. Hardman trying to control the drop. McNally sends it into the attacking zone. Down to play it is Anton Metlav. Picked off by Egan. Matt Egan, one of the top performers for Hingham in the regular season. Takes a shot there, but it was blocked off the legs of Ryan Smith. He's one of your co-captains for AC. Smith gives chase to the puck on the far side corner boards. There's Egan. Egan trying to chip the puck up ice for Matt DeMellis, his line mate. DeMellis gets through a few Arlington Catholic defenders, ultimately falling on the puck is the goaltender, Taylor McCarthy, for the save.
Yeah, Tyler McCarthy getting the start here for Arlington Catholic. A big goaltender there between the pipes, and McCarthy a junior goaltender.
AC wins the draw behind the net. Michael Balboni plays the puck and fired in, goes off the end boards. Off the end glass, a puck off the stick of Jeff Gordon. Gordon gives chase. Further down low with his line mate, Jack Hennessy. In the end zone, Hardman controlling pace of play here. That's ripped from the point, wide. Came off the stick of Michael Selesky. He's a co-captain for the Hardman, and that is off the stick of another defenseman, Nicholas DeRoster. Almost deflected in front. I think Gordon almost got his stick on that one. So the pace of the game starting to work itself out here. Hingham in their very Detroit Red Wings-esque all-red uniforms. Arlington Catholic, maybe not an NHL equivalent. I would say more a Team Sweden look.
Yeah, almost a Team Sweden look there, Jake. As you said, icing here against the Harbormen, 12:43 remaining in a scoreless first period. Kind of a feeling out so far of by both teams, I think.
12:43 left, first period. Harbormen win the draw, but AC gets it right back, pinching in with Stefan Lavasseur, senior freshman. Far circle, Ivan Michailov fires, and it's blocked. Here come the Harbormen the other way. Mark O'Rourke, sophomore defenseman, sends it along the perimeter. Down to the corner plate is John Carlson. John Carlson, senior defenseman. AC bats the puck into their attacking zone. Out of the net to play it was Eller. Stolen away. Shot taken. That was off the stick of Smith. Went well wide of the net, and there's Carlson with the puck. Carlson trying to clear the zone, but pinching in. Good job by Griffin of AC. Smith further in the zone. Knocked away by O'Rourke. O'Rourke sends the puck up high, and it falls down right at the blue line. Controlled by John Rogers. He's another co-captain for AC. It's DeRoster with the puck. Lost it. Arlington Catholic regains control.
Yeah, really neither team able to do much with the puck here early on. Jake, 11:32 remaining in the first period, and an icing call here coming against Arlington Catholic, as the Cougars will be in their own zone now. Face-off coming to the right of number 33, Tyler McCarthy. Not a lot of shots on net here, Jake. Both teams kind of finding their way, I guess, in this matinee Game 2 of the Buddy Ferreira Classic.
After a very exciting Game 1, Archie's with a stunning upset at Duxbury, 3-2. Matt McCoffey, the goaltender for Archie's, stole that one from the Dragons, all but eliminating them from Super 8 contention. These two teams with D1 hopes very much still alive. Arlington Catholic a lock to make it. Hingham's going to have to win a game here to officially
clinch, they need 3 points the rest of the way. They've got 3 games down here and then a regular season game to finish up. I think they're playing that one on Friday. I look at the schedule, but nifty little play there behind the back of the net by Matt DeMillis, trying to play it off the defenseman's skate and find the back of the net. Throw it at the net, Jake. Anything can happen.
Yeah, that DeMellis, Egan, McNally line is the one you want to watch for Hingham. A very young line. 2 sophomores and a junior. McNally, the elder statesman there. Good job defensively by Selesky. Works the puck up into the neutral zone. Trying to advance it even further was McNally. Couldn't do it. Here comes AC. Lone man by himself as Jason Smith fires. Goes wide. 10:46 to go. Steven Jacobs up ice. Could not connect with Egan. Stevens works it up for Jeff Gordon. Gordon gets tangled up and falling down, and just a one-man wrecking crew out there. Michael Balboni sending his body around, sending Hardman flying everywhere, and the puck gets lopped up, kept in by Forbes at the point. Right back out and redirected by DeRoster.
Little hitting starting to pick up a little bit here, Jake, but here's a 2-on-1 for the Cougars.
It's Needham. Needham in, cross ice, found Charles Piggott III, and a nice save by Eller.
Yeah, first big scoring opportunity here for Arlington Catholic at 9:56 of the second period, and big save there by Ehler, as you said. And the Harbormen are going to take an icing call here. 9:48 remaining in the scoreless first period, and we had so much action in that Duxbury Archbishop Williams game. The little slow start here, catching us off guard, Jake, but we'll be able to catch a little breath.
Yeah, just all right with me. Eller covers up again, and a little entanglement in front. Here's Gordon throwing his body around. Showing Bernard McGovern. McGovern to take the draw here for AC. 9:46 to go in the first. A long delay by the official. Finally drops the puck, and it was won by Hingham. Will Jones sends it around the perimeter, and missing it was Piggott.
Yeah, Piggott, tough bounce of the puck there as he was holding the blue line, and it bounced right over the blade of his stick, unable to keep it in for Arlington Catholic.
Ryan Smith was in, gained the line, couldn't do anything with the puck. He keeps it alive, though. Looking towards the slot, AC. That was Somerville leading the charge. Out to the point, played as Rogers. Rogers bats it in along the near right side. Cross ice, Selesky connects off the sidewall with Hickey. He skates in and
puck
sends a little spray towards McCarthy. 9:05 to go.
Yeah, so 2 just storied high school teams here, but neither team making it to the tournament last year, and both should find their way into the MIA tournament this year. Both the Cougars and the Harbormen, a couple of ticks over 500 here.
Hingham, of course, the Super 8 champion back in 2010. To date, they are the last public school to win the Super 8. One of 2 schools ever, publics, to win the Super 8, Reading being the other back in 2008.
Yes, the Reading Rockets. Weymouth had their opportunity a few years back as well, but really been all Catholics. Of course, Malden Catholic having won it 4 years in a row now.
Yeah, it's been Malden Catholic every year since Hingham hoisted it. Speaking of goaltenders stealing games, how about Derek McGinnis back then stealing that one from
absolutely,
CM?
Yeah, that was a fabulous. My son was a senior on that team, a backup goaltender for Coach Messina behind Derek, and Derek was just a treat to watch as they won 1-0 over Catholic Memorial, and really haven't seen much of Catholic Memorial since.
No, sent them into a big tailspin. There's DeMellis behind the net. Moves out to the far corner, goes cross ice, point to O'Rourke. O'Rourke tees it up, looking for the deflection, goes off the end glass. Now still over there to play it. You'd think Hingham's on a power play right now, the way they're cycling. And there's Egan just missing the goal line. Not enough of an angle. And over the head of O'Rourke, it is going to be cleared the length of the ice.
You probably know some of these younger players a little better than I, but I remember Nate Egan, another goaltender back in the day. Is there a relation there?
There is not to my knowledge anyways. Okay. Nate Egan, he was my year, 2009. Went on to play for a little bit anyways, UMass Dartmouth, D3 school. Now, a couple of these kids live in my neighborhood, actually, DeMellis and Egan, Matt Egan, and they are always playing hockey. They are always working at their craft, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I remember Matt DeMellis played for me. I mean, not Matt.
Steven DeMellis.
Steven DeMellis played for me a few years back, yep.
All right, Arlington Catholic trying to get it out of their own zone. Metlav couldn't get it out, and it's knocked down. Good use of the stick, great hand-eye coordination from Hennessy. Now Arlington Catholic up the other way. They cross the red line and dump it in. They'll change lines. Back behind the net is Selesky to play the puck. Cross ice and up for DeRoster.
Hingham caught a break there as it looked like that was deflected just shy of the red line here at center ice, but officials trying to get some flow of this game going here and letting that one go.
Great back check there by Carlson, trying to redirect the puck towards Hingham. Hingham's tacking end, I should say. DeRoster. Cross ice it up. Here's the 3-on-2 developing. Gaining the line is Carlson. Had it stolen away, and Arlington Catholic back the other way, but again redirected, this time by Will Jones.
Yeah, nice play by Michael Balboni, the sophomore defenseman for Arlington Catholic.
6:28 to go in this first period. Still no score. Not a lot of great scoring chances for either team.
McGovern, a big body here in the back of the net for Arlington Catholic, number 18.
At the point, Rogers lets it rip. Blocked in front. Down there against McGovern.
Yeah, not a lot of shots on net, but I'd say the Cougars have had the best scoring opportunities so far. Two
I'd
real
say
good
so too.
shots there, Jake.
Yeah, Matt Egan had that chance, but it's just an impossible angle at the goal line, so not much he could have done.
Yeah, and there's an icing call there as Dan Shea unable to gain that center ice line before he dumped it in, and the faceoff's going to come all the way down in the Hingham zone. 5:54 remaining in a scoreless first period, and faceoff will come to the left of goaltender Andrew Eller, the senior goaltender.
Spagnoli on the draw for Arlington Catholic, and he won it and sent it right on Eller, who was able to cover up easily for the save.
You know, we hadn't called Ryan Spagnoli's name just yet, the captain for Arlington Catholic. Real good tournament here last year.
He wins it again, sending the puck forward, but Selesky, first one to it along the end boards. Intercepted in the neutral zone by Regan. Sends it again along those end boards. Hingham having a hard time getting it to their side of the ice. 5:37 to go in the first. Selesky, cross ice for Jacobs. Back ice, here comes Hingham now, and Gordon is going to dump it in. Hingham will not change lines, just a lackadaisical approach there, but here's the Egan, McNally, DeMellis line. If Hingham's going to make anything happen, this would be a good time for it to start. Selesky over for DeMellis. Goes right back to Selesky, couldn't play the puck, it was a bit wobbly.
Yeah, tough break for the captain, bouncing puck back into the blue line.
So they regroup it. Here's a McNally who fires, and a blocker save by McCarthy. Back out into the neutral zone. Jacobs redirects the puck. That was probably Hingham's best chance to date.
Yeah, that got in on McCarthy a lot faster than he expected, and got the blocker out there and made a nice save.
4:46 to go. Jeff Gordon playing catch with his line mate. It was Hennessy who gained the line. Behind the net, Phil Body moves out. At the point, Droster tees it up, blocked in front. Rebound, still loose, picked up by Needle.
Yeah, Droster's shot caught Jack Studley, number 44, up high. The freshman right in front of his goaltender, shook the puck out of his jersey there, and called for an icing here at 4:22 remaining in the first period. And a faceoff will come just to the right of McCarthy.
Arlington Catholic wins the draw. Back in their own end, it's McGovern. Behind the net towards Rogers. Arlington Catholic still with possession, but they're in their own end. They're trying to get out back to the attacking zone. Pinching in was DeRoster, keeping it alive. It was blocked, went off the body of Somerville. Arlington Catholic still doing a good job controlling the puck. Finally clear it out. And here comes Arlington Catholic. Smith on a breakaway, and it goes wide to the far side off the end boards. 3:51 now to go in the first. Arlington Catholic trying to set up shop in their own end. They've definitely had the puck more than Hingham. There's Smith to the short side. Unable to make anything happen. Hingham back the other way now.
Yeah, good shift there by number 3, the captain, Ryan Smith, taking that steal and breaking right in on the goaltender. Got two opportunities there for Ryan Smith, but up to the task there was Andrew Eller to keep the puck out of the net. Scoreless with 3:21 remaining in the first.
Not a lot of offense in this for our Classic thus far. 5 goals in the first game. No goals in this second game so far. Gliding through, defenders up ice is Selesky. He gained the line, got triple teamed there. Ultimately lost it. Fanning at the puck, but doing just enough with it to get it out of his zone was Geary. One-man wrecking crew in by himself. It's Dan Shea. Shea goes over for Will Jones, alive at the point. Jones bats it in. Behind the net, it's McNally. McNally gets taken off the play by Balboni.
Yeah, nice play there by number 21, Will Jones, able to keep that puck in. Was the junior defenseman for Hingham, but puck right back out to neutral ice and sent right back in by the Harbormen as they give chase.
Cameron Geary behind his own net. Cross for Balboni. Now looking up ice further. Goes underneath the stick of Jacobs, but he's able to reposition himself. Takes Michaelov off the play. 2:20 to go.
Good hit there by number 44, Stephen Jacobs.
Jason Smith tries the wraparound. Lines up with a Hingham defender and pinching in from the point to shoot was Morrissey. Gets nowhere. Along the end boards is Matt Solvietti.
Jacobs again taking the body there behind the net, getting the puck up the boards and out, and now carrying it is Jacobs.
Offside, DeMellis just a step and a half ahead. So we'll get a draw in the neutral zone with 1:57 to go.
Yeah, 1:57 remaining in the first period, scoreless first period. A big thank you out to Mohawk Rubber and all our friends there, Brian McGagan and his team at Mohawk Rubber.
Batted in the attacking zone by O'Rourke, hoping his forwards can get to work. Arlington Catholic with possession, John Rogers. Along the sideboards, Jack Studley also down there for Arlington Catholic. Turning around, it's Somerville. Has it stolen away, at least for a moment, by Hennessy. Still down there in the corner, Jack Forbes joins the party. Arlington Catholic trying desperately to clear. No penalties yet in this first period. We're almost through it, 1:20 to go. Fired on net, saved by Eller. Sends it out with a stick to the far corner and turned around by Ryan Smith.
Does seem like Arlington Catholic is starting to tilt the ice a little bit in their favor, and as I say that, here come the Harbormen.
Here the Harbormen, 2-on-2. O'Rourke gains the line, and a glove save, rather routine by McCarthy. Looked like a first baseman just standing there waiting for the ball to get to him.
Yes, this gives us an opportunity also to thank our friends at J.M. Smucker with their Jif to Go Dippers. New Jif to Go Dippers combines creamy Jif peanut butter and crunchy pretzels for the perfect grab-and-go snack. Jake, a great one to have at the arena.
Absolutely. Finally inside, a minute to go now. Geary with the puck, sends it along the perimeter towards Balboni. Tries to clear it out and does so right towards Will Jones. Jones turns the puck over, gets it right back. Goes to his offensive partner, DeRoster. And gliding in but not getting there in time was Ioria. He was well defended on that one. Arlington Catholic trying to break back out the other way.
I think McCarthy might have thought that was going to be an icing the way he played that, Jake, letting it kind of scoot right by his blocker there. And fortunately for him, it was not an icing, and the puck goes up into the Cougars' bench here with 24.9 seconds remaining in a scoreless first period, Jake. So another good one, but maybe not as flashy as the first one that we had.
No, certainly not. But it's a well-played game, and so you don't need scoring in order for it to be a well-played game, and I think that's true in any sport. Hockey in particular, though, where there's so much action going on every single second. And taking a dive down there behind the play. I think that was McNally right back up on his feet. The money line's out there for Hingham here in the final 10 seconds. Let it rip his Selesky shot, saved by McCarthy. Out at the far point, kept alive again and sent in. Looking for the deflection. It was blocked. That was off the stick of O'Rourke.
We got a penalty coming up against Arlington Catholic. So, boy, we're going to get an elbowing call here at the very end of the period. So the Hingham Harbormen will go on the power play to start the second period. First penalty of the game for either team as Arlington Catholic takes an elbowing call. We'll get you the full calls. It came right at the buzzer. So, again, Hingham will have a full power play to start the second period. A scoreless first period here from the Buddy Ferreira Classic down at the Falmouth Ice Arena, the beautiful Falmouth Ice Arena. We want to thank Paul Moore and all of his staff down here at the Falmouth Ice Arena as they take very good care of us. And Coach Moore just coming up here on cue as we were just giving a shout out to Coach Moore and the Falmouth folks here, and we're going to be able to speak with the head coach of the Archbishop William Bishop's. Big win there for Coach Derek Curtis, knocking off Duxbury in the earlier game, and Coach Curtis hopefully going to come over here and join us in between periods of a scoreless first period, and they've got a minute 28 up on the penalty, so I guess it did come 2 seconds before the buzzer sounded, and Coach Curtis coming down to join us here, and we've had Coach Curtis on with us before in the past.
I'm going right here.
Coach,
how are you?
Welcome. Good to see you again as always. If you want to grab this microphone, that would be terrific.
You were hold it for me,
I'd love to. I got my clipboard and trying to multitask as always, but good. What a great victory for your boys. They skated hard right out of the gate.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had many victories all year. You know, it's been a long year. I think any time you graduate so many seniors from the year before, you walk into a new season, sometimes you can't really get your finger on the pulse of the team for a while.
Just hold that mic up a little bit higher there, Coach. But I know it's been a tough season, but a big win over Barnstable a couple of weeks ago, and certainly an 11-3 team here as Duxbury came into this, and Matt McCoffey, he was our number one star, I'm sure, from the bench, probably yours as well. A lot of kids played well, but Matt kind of stood on his head there towards the end of that third period.
Yeah, well, Matt's senior goaltender has been great. He was there last year when we went to, on the Super 8 run, and he's a great goaltender. I think today might have been, one of his better games. But anytime you're killing penalties for, I don't know how many penalties we had in the third period alone, it seemed a little bit one-sided there. We were getting penalty after penalty after penalty after penalty, and, you're going to put a lot of pressure on your team, a lot of pressure on your penalty killers, a lot of pressure on the goaltending, and that's what you need. You need the goaltending. You need your defensive guys to play tough when you're killing penalties like that. So, look, we haven't won a lot of games this year. We've only won, that was our third victory of the year. Yep. We've played a lot of great teams, Springfield Cathedral, our league, Austin Prep. I mean, a lot of good St. John's Prep. And so, it's been a long year for our team. But in the last, I would say the last couple of weeks here, the team's really started to come together. And 90% of the team is coming back next year. We only lose Matt McCoy, the goaltender, Colin Boyle, our captain, and then there's like three, Eric Keefe, number 12. So it'll be interesting. But the nucleus of the team is coming back, So we're excited for that.
Yeah, and number 10 really impressed Makovsky, getting that big goal there towards the middle of the third period. And his grandfather down in South Carolina is tuned in.
Oh,
so
really? Yeah,
that was very timely. Always glad to see a grandparent get to celebrate a grandson's goal there.
Yeah, well, Mankowski's been a big player for us all year. And that was a pretty timely goal. I mean, I know that he's gotten some in the past, and he's missed some opportunities, but, today he comes up with a big goal. We're able to seal the deal, and that's what you want. I mean, and, with all this snow, we've missed a lot of opportunities to work on the game over the last, 3-4 weeks. I mean, schools have weeks we're missing weeks of school, and that's cutting into practice time, and, play a game, no practice, play a game, no practice, so it's interesting. But
yeah, kind of unprecedented there, but, your penalty kill has been no no worse for the wear there. Boy, 1 for 6 was Duxbury on the power play, and just some timely penalty kills, gritty performance out there by the penalty killers.
Yeah, right. Well, one of the seniors on our team, Rob Beaton, he's been a really good penalty killer for us all year. And, there's the kid who kind of, when we had the Super 8 teams, didn't play a lot, kind of fit into that mold of being a good penalty killer and got a lot of ice time doing that. He stepped up his penalty killing. It's something we work on. I mean, you can't go through a game killing penalties. I mean, so we're lucky. I mean, we're lucky. We got the win. We get to advance in the tournament. That was kind of one of the things that we wanted to do coming down here was, we're already out of the state tournament. And we haven't had that many successes this year.
Right.
But we've played teams tough. So let's go down to the tournament and see if we can, get a win, maybe advance, get to the next round, take it one at a time and maybe get a chance to play for the hardware down here. And, you never know, right?
You never know. And, we saw a scoreless first period here between two teams that obviously you'll face the winner of this one between Hingham and Arlington Catholic. What have you seen so far in the first?
Well, it looks like Hingham has got a little bit of a jump on AC from my perspective, which is, we know AC, we know what they could do. They seemed a little bit flat. Seemed like they had a couple of good odd man rushes there, but they came off of, quick breakouts or D-zone coverage. It seems the majority of the play has been in AC's end. Now, I mean, that's from my perspective, but that's kind of what I see,
Yeah, the ice has been tilted a little bit that way, but I know you've been coming down here for a while, Coach, for the Falmouth Classic and now the Buddy Ferreira Classic, and probably some fond memories of Coach Ferreira and pitting up against him. What are some of your favorite memories from down here?
Well, I think from my relationship with Buddy goes back to when I used to coach at Sandwich High School down. He was one of the first coaches that I actually met, and Falmouth used to beat up on Sandwich a lot. So we started beating him, and I remember the first year that he beat me. I think it was the Atlantic Coast League title by a point, and he was really in my grill about winning it, and I think that was when I kind of realized that he was a hard-nosed hockey coach, but he invited us down. The team was down here. There was a potential of us of Archie's actually being removed from the tournament the year before I got here,
right.
And because of my relationship with Buddy, I was able to keep us in the tournament. This is one of the best tournaments, if not the best tournament at the end of the year, in my opinion. The teams that are all here, usually there's at least 2 or 3 or 4 Super 8 play-in teams or teams that'll be in the Super 8. The competition is always high. It's a really good tournament. Buddy's done a great job with it over the years. Now Paul has taken over, and he's done a great job too. So this is a great place to be.
Yeah, it really is. And as you said, I mean, obviously you were one of the 4 teams to go on to the Super 8 tournament last year and qualify for that. And then 2 of the other teams made their respective D1 tournaments, D1 North, D1 South. So, I think we're going to see some teams again certainly moving on. And, nothing but the best the rest of the way here in this one, Coach. You never know. You got that first win under your belt, and kids are playing like it's their Stanley Cup. And, credit to you for keeping them in there.
Well, hey, you gotta just play every game like you never know when it's going to be your last game. And even though we're not going to make the state tournament, we still have to represent the school and play to the best of our abilities, and not let each other down and play for each other. I mean, that's what it's all about. So if we can come down here and win another game, get to the final, or even in the next game compete and make it a close game, take it to a shootout, whatever. Those are little victories, and that's what you want to do. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you coming on, Coach.
Man.
We know it's a full day of hockey for everybody across the state. 4 great games. Obviously, the first one was, I'm sure being on the bench, it was a tough one to certainly exciting when the horn finally sounded, a great game.
Oh, thank you for having me on.
Thanks, Coach. Good seeing you again.
All right.
That's Coach Curtis from the Bishops winning their first game of the tournament here over Duxbury 3-2 in a great game to start us off at 12 o'clock. And we got 12-2, 4 and 6, so 4 games here coming to you from the Falmouth Ice Arena. So we're going to have Art bring you down to the ice level and try to come up for a little breath of air here as we get ready to start a second period. Hingham will be on a power play, 1:28 remaining in that power play. So a scoreless first period. Hingham will go on the power play to start the second, so be right back with us. All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Falmouth Ice Arena down here. Game number 2 of 4. Scoreless first period here between Arlington Catholic Cougars and the Hingham Harbormen. Arlington Catholic coming into this game at 9-6-2. Hingham coming in at 9-8-1. So very important D1 game. Both D1 North, where Arlington Catholic hails from, and D1 South, where the Hingham Harbormen hail from. And neither team making the MIA state tournament last year, and I don't have any official records here, but I'm going to say that it's been a long time since that's happened. Both these teams kind of storied high school programs, and both regularly finding their way not only into the Division I tournament but into the Super 8 tournament. So both Coach Messina from Hingham and Coach Shine from Arlington Catholic trying to get their boys back into the tournament here, and I think we'll probably expect to see both of them in there. I think Arlington Catholic's actually maybe already qualified. They might need one more win. I know Hingham needs 3 points to qualify, as they've got a couple of games left, this one included, so the good opportunity to grab a point or two here as they will start on the power play here to start the second period. Very end of the period, John Rogers, number 10 from Arlington Catholic, called for a penalty behind the back of his net. I believe it was a holding call, so Hingham's going to skate 5-on-4 to start the second period. Jake Levin is tied up with a personal matter right now, so I'm going to call this period here as Hingham comes out with the puck there, and Matt DeMillis is on the ice, so that big first line of DeMillis and McNally paired back on defense with Selesky, the captain, and in comes the Harborman with the puck. Going into the corner with the puck is DeMillis. DeMillis feeds it back to Selesky. Selesky playing a little catch here. Selesky back at the point. Trying to feed it down low now with the Harborman, trying to set something up here on the power play. 53 seconds remaining on the power play. And there's a kind of a weak shot sent in there by number 9, Matt DeMillis. Controlled very easily there by Tyler McCarthy. McCarthy has been probably the busier of the two goalies here. Not a whole lot of shots on net by either team, but Harborman able to. So that call on Rogers was actually an elbowing call at the end of the period as we get the official announcement there, and a nice play there by Bernie McGovern. McGovern, big-bodied forward there for Arlington Catholic. He's played a good game already today, and Hingham trying to crank it back up, and Arlington Catholic clearing it back in. Arlington Catholic gives chase as Harbormen bring it out. Coming up with the puck there is number 8, Billy McNally. McNally unable to control it as the Harbormen restart, and almost a turnover there. Again, a nice play. Again, we keep calling his name, McGovern, number 18. Going to the bench finally for a change here, and Hingham trying to crank it up. You can hear the Hingham bench, Coach Mahoney, yelling at his forwards to get going as Arlington Catholic was trying to get a change. And now the penalty is up, and Arlington Catholic dumps it into the Harborman zone. Harborman unable to really get anything going on that power play. Is a good kill there by the Cougars. 13-17 remaining in a scoreless game here in the second period. Out come the Harbormen now. Skating across the blue line is McNally. McNally seems to never leave the ice here. Puck comes back to the point. There is Will Jones. Will Jones dumps it in deep. Outlet pass there by Jason Smith. Smith feeds it up to Ryan Smith, the captain. Ryan Smith loses control, goes down. Puck lost stick there out in front of the Hingham net. Hingham coming out. Nice move there up the boards is Dan Shea. Shea shot on net save, stared into the corner. Dan Shea, a little self-pass off the wall there and able to get a shot on net. But again, coming up there is Tyler McCarthy making the save. 12:32 remaining in this second period. Scoreless game thus far. Pretty clean game. Only one power play for the Harbormen here to start. The second period unable to convert on that. Long outlet pass comes out to neutral ice. Shea dumps it back in for Hingham. Right back out it comes off the glass. Comes to number 9, Ryan Spagnoli. Spagnoli, stellar Buddy Ferreira tournament last year in 2014, able to dump it in. It's like Morrissey is alongside Spagnoli. There's a long shot in from outside, just outside of center ice, was John Rogers, number 10, senior captain, getting off a real good slap shot. Kind of surprised Eller a little bit there, and Eller had to make a big save, and the Harbormen decide to ice the puck with 11:49 remaining in the second period. Faceoff will come to Eller's left here as Arlington Catholic looks to get something going here. Puck is battled along the wall here, fed back to the point for the Cougars. There's a deflection out in front of the net, but Harmlesey goes into the corner. Back it comes to Arlington Catholic. Big shot there by Jason Smith is blocked by the Harbormen. Not a lot of pucks getting through here, but Arlington Catholic certainly having one of their better shifts of the second period here. All Cougars here on this shift. Puck back to the point is Studley. Studley shoots it in. Blocked again, and there's a shot there by Needham. Needham's shot is deflected up high over the net, and the Harbormen clear the puck out, take off some of that pressure. There is a good shift there by the Cougars, and looked like Studley was going to get a good opportunity there, but again, puck deflected up over the net. Studley, a freshman for the Cougars, number 44, good-sized freshman there for Coach Dan Shine. Face-off coming here in the Harbormen zone. Won nicely there by Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith out in front of the net. And the Cougars are feeling it right now, but out Harbormen just trying to get it out of their defensive zone. The Cougars relentless forecheck here as Smith starting to put a little more pressure on here as Smith is skating with Somerville. Smith, Somerville, and McGovern. They've actually been probably the better of the lines for Coach Shine today. In comes Somerville. Somerville leaves it back at the point there to a trailing Cameron Geary. Geary high off the glass. Puck is deflected as it's shot in there nicely by Michael Balboni, and out comes Hingham. Hingham had an opportunity for a 3-on-1 there and unable to convert. Jacobs taken off the puck here, but Shea picks it up. Shea coming wide, shoots high and just off. I think might have hit the goaltender's mask there as I was blocked out a little bit. Nice move there by Shea. Shea battling now. Hingham finally getting some opportunities here as it's been pretty much all Arlington Catholic. There's a rebound hard off the boards. Hingham unable to convert. There is McNally. McNally feeds it back to the point. Shot back in by Will Jones. Jones dumps it in. McNally gives chase along with DeMillis. DeMillis out to McNally, but the puck is deflected away by the Cougars' defense. The Cougars are going to dump it in and look for a change. Unable to get it in deep. There is number 4, Brendan Regan, and now Hingham takes over as the McNally line stays out on the ice. Puck comes back and a shot in. Looked like that was Matt Egan getting that wrist shot off. High wrist shot, there's a save and a shot, and an open net there, but unable to find the puck in the back of the net. There is McNally. McNally had a good look at it, but unable to get a lot on that one. And again, Arlington Catholic fortunate there. Tyler McCarthy making the initial save and leaving a little bit of an open net there. But again, we remain scoreless. 8:54 remaining in the second period. Harbormen controlling the puck. Behind the back of the net it comes, and it off a skate, comes out to center ice. Arlington Catholic and Hingham both going for a change here. As the puck is controlled again by number 9, Matt DeMillis. DeMillis has been out for a long shift here, so he's going to be looking for a change. Some tired legs on the ice for Hingham. Maybe Arlington Catholic can take advantage of this with a new, fresh set of linemen there for Arlington Catholic. The puck is battled along the wall. Big hit in the back of the net. And the post comes off, and so the faceoff will come outside. The line is big hit there by number 23, Kevin Morrissey. And again, 8:17 remaining in a scoreless game. There 8:17 remaining in the second period. Neither team able to get a whole lot of offense going here, and faceoff right into the Arlington Catholic bench. Big shout out to our friends at Mohawk Rubber and also at Jif, our sponsors here for the Falmouth tournament. Harberman win the faceoff. Long outlet pass is unable to connect there, and Arlington Catholic dumps it back in as Drew Hickey, number 19 for Hingham, maybe getting his first shift. Looking for that long outlet pass was number 19, Hickey, a sophomore forward. Puck is won by Ryan Smith. Smith wins it back to the point. There's a deflection off the crossbar. Long shot in. Long shot in by number 11, Metalav. And the puck was deflected. Went just over the shoulder of Eller and off the crossbar. So a good opportunity there for Arlington Catholic to get the first goal of the game, but they don't. And face-off coming in the Harberman zone here. Won by Arlington Catholic, but unable to control. The Harberman able to get it out there is number 16, John Carlson. Back come the Cougars. Cougars dump it in deep. Puck is controlled there by number 44, Stephen Jacobs. Jacobs gets it up along the wall. Outlet pass now over to Carlson. Carlson comes across. Nice feed in. Carlson feeding it nice to Matt Ioria, and Ioria, this puck is deflected away as the Cougars trying to get it out of their zone. Jacobs looked like he was able to keep it in along the blue line, but the official says no, and Coach Messina is happy to let him know that he missed that call by a lot. So the faceoff will come outside the blue line as the official skates over towards the Hingham bench and gets a little bit of an earful from head coach Tony Messina as he thought that puck was kept in there by Stephen Jacobs. Face-off now, 7:07 remaining in the second period. Again, we're still scoreless here. Great game number 2 if you're just joining us. Archbishop Williams, the Bishops defeating, pulling off an upset, defeating Duxbury 3-2 in the first of 4. As we're with game number 2 here as the puck goes up into the Hingham bench, and the faceoff will come down low just to the right of Tyler McCarthy. 6:46 remaining in this second period. Art Egerton behind the camera here, so a big thanks to Art. Art going to bring you all 4 games today. My Hockey Live. Let all your friends and family members know to sign on and watch these great games. First game, 3-2, 1-goal game, and this one certainly shaping up to be a 1-goal game as well, as we're all tied at 0, 6:33 remaining in the second period. And here's a nice long outlet pass to McGovern. McGovern dumps it in deep for Arlington Catholic, battling along the wall there at Somerville. Harberman come out with it though, and up come the Harberman now. Number 9 across the blue line is DeMillis. DeMillis feeds it out front. Nobody at home as he was looking for his line mate McNally. And out comes Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith all alone with the puck. Looks for Somerville. Somerville with a wraparound look, but nothing happening there. Puck comes out harmlessly to center ice. Skating that puck out there is number 29, Matt Egan. Hingham dumps it in. Able to gain the red line, and an errant pass there as it's kept in nicely by Will Jones, number 21. But again, really unable to mount any offense either side. Able to get anything going here, and there's a long, nice outlet pass there by Spagnoli. Shot on net and steered away by Eller. Puck back to the point, kept in by Geary. Geary dumps it in deep. Giving chase is Spagnoli. Spagnoli unable to come up with the puck, though, as it comes back out to center ice. Spagnoli dumps it in and goes for a line change. The Harberman trying to catch Arlington Catholic on the line change. Out comes number 26, Hennessy. Hennessy steers it on net, but controlled easily there by Tyler McCarthy. 5:06 remaining in the second period of a scoreless game. So back and forth they go. Arlington Catholic coming in at 9-6-2. Hingham coming in at 9-8-1. So a very important game for both teams as they try to find their way into the MIA Division I tournament here, and also try to win this Buddy Ferreira Classic. The winner of this one is going to go on to play Archbishop Williams. The Bishops again winning 3-2 earlier in game 1. Outlet pass here, controlled by Arlington Catholic. Coming across the blue line is Mikolov, and Mikolov's shot on goal is controlled by the senior goaltender Andrew Eller. Face-off going to come in the Harborman zone. 4:45 remaining in the second. Again, a scoreless game. Real good defensive battle here shaping up as both teams playing very well in their own defensive zone. A lot of block shots, and there's another one by the Harbormen. Broken stick for Arlington Catholic. Coming across the blue line there is Ioria. Ioria feeds it down low. Shea battling in the corner along the wall there, and is Piggott. Piggott able to get it out. Puck picked up there by John Carlson. Arlington Catholic having a little trouble controlling the puck in their own zone here. Starting to get a little bit sloppy as they decide to ice the puck. Probably a good ice for Arlington Catholic as the Carlson line there was controlling the momentum, and Harborman will get a face-off here just to the left of Tyler McCarthy. 4:03 remaining in the second period, all knotted at zeros. So a real good one here. Game number 2. Again, we have all 4 games coming to you today, so be sure to tune in to MyHockeyLive.com all afternoon. Hingham wins the face-off right to the point, right out front of the net, right to the left post, and there's another shot coming in off the stick by DeMillis, and big save by McCarthy. So the Harbormen showing a little life here, and they're saying that the puck went up off of a Hingham player into the netting, so it will come outside the line. Face-off coming just outside the blue line here as Andrew Somerville skates into center ice to take the face-off for Arlington Catholic. Harborman able to gain control of the puck, though. Back behind the net is McNally. The McNally line trying to get something going. There's a pass right out in front of the net. And Hingham unable to control that, but number 4, Selesky, able to keep the puck in. Nice play by Selesky, but again, the Cougars' defense just too much. Harborman take it back out. Shea, nice little touch pass there. Nicely across to DeMillis. DeMillis' shot is blocked, though. I'm sorry, that was not Shea. That was Matt Egan. Dumping it in there is number 11, Metalov, and Metalov's shot is deflected back up into the rafters here, up into the ceiling. So 3:13 remaining in the second period. Scoreless game here is game number 2. So we had 5 goals in game number 1. We have no goals here almost all the way through period number 2. Defensive battle here. This could be the first team to score wins, maybe. So I see Jake Levin coming back up here to join me in the booth. Jake, we got a 0-0 defensive battle here going on, and Harborman a little opportunity there, but really neither team getting a whole lot going.
Mark, I am sorry I had to miss most of that period, but the situation will be resolving itself soon enough. Had a case of the locked keys, but more important matters here, Hingham versus Arlington Catholic, and it's still a 0-0 game, as Mark said. I was kind of surprised. I figured I'd walk back in and maybe one team would have figured the other out, but apparently not.
No penalties, Jake. Pretty clean second period. Obviously, Hingham started the period on a power play, but got nothing going there, and really back and forth they've gone most of the period, Jake.
All right, well, here we are. Selesky dumps puck into his attacking zone. Nobody down there to play it for him. Up ice, dangerous transition. Michaelov puts a nasty dangle on a couple of defensemen, but loses the puck in the process. Michaelov had 2 men beat, went down to a toe drag backhand, nothing doing. Still a
big number
scoreless game.
27's had a good second period, Jake. He's had a couple of opportunities here, and here come the Harbormen.
Back up ice, it's John Carlson, dumps it in along the near side right, gains the line. Coming back to the point for reinforcement is O'Rourke, I should say. Further in the attacking zone. Far point, it was too hot to handle for DeRoster. DeRoster turns puck over to Michaelov. There he is again, Mark.
Michaelov's had some good shifts this period, and a long outlet home run pass here was on sides. Oh, icing. Wasn't sure if he got a piece of that as it came across the blue line.
I know.
Would have worked.
I thought he might have caught it with his glove or just knocked it down, but either way.
Yeah, this line for Hingham with DeMillis, McNally, they're playing very well. Had a couple of good shifts out of them, and they come out against the Somerville line, who's also had a couple of good shifts. So see if the top 2 lines, the the top lines for each team here as they send both centermen out of the faceoff.
Draw controlled by the Harbin. Behind the net, it's O'Rourke. Up ice to no one in particular. It's intercepted by Metalav.
I haven't used that line yet, Jake. No one in particular, but we've had a few of those.
Will Jones is going to take the puck, send it off the sidewall, trying to connect with Egan long up the right wing. Just inside a minute to go in the second period. Pinching in from the point was Droster. Over to play it at the far point is Jones. Turns puck over, however, to Metlav. Arlington Catholic trying to move back the other way, and it's going to go for an icing. Hingham will get the draw in their attacking zone. Just a tick under 42 seconds to go here in the second period.
That is another long outlet pass to no one in particular, Jake. As you said, we've had a few of those, and both teams kind of settling for the icings there. Don't want to make any turnovers late in the period. 41.9 seconds remaining in the second, and we're all zeros.
It feels like one of those first goal wins kind of games. We'll see if that holds true. A goal here in the final 40 seconds for either team would be huge. And there's O'Rourke at the point. Pinches further in down the right wing. Knocked away by Arlington Catholic, but kept alive. Good use with the skates there by Carlson. It's going to be Arlington Catholic puck. They control it. 22 seconds ago now. Intercepted by Carlson. Right on that near half wall. Tied up down there as well as Dan Shea. Still Harbin puck. Pinched up against the boards was Ioria. And a big hit uses his body there as Dan Shea takes down an AC defenseman. 6 seconds ago, the wraparound mid. 2 seconds ago, that will do it for the second. Oh, what's going to happen first? I get my keys out of my car. There's a goal in this game. We'll see.
Well, we'll see if it's AAA winning this one or Hingham or Arlington Catholic. I hate to put the curse on us, Jake, but Hingham's been notorious for playing overtime games down here in Falmouth.
Hey, I would not mind an overtime game. Keep me occupied here while I wait. And what's wrong with a little free hockey anyways, right?
Yeah, a little free hockey. Nothing wrong with that. But, big game for both teams. As I said, the Cougars coming in at 9-6-2, trying to find their way into the D1 North, and Hingham coming in at 9-8-1, trying to find their way into the D1 South. And, just a good defensive battle. Coach Dan Shine of Arlington Catholic and head coach Tony Messina of Hingham, they can't be disappointed in what they've seen so far. It's just I'm sure they'd like to ratchet up the offense a little bit.
Arlington Catholic, they've done an outstanding job taking out the DeMellis, Egan, McNally line. They've really had no chances. As soon as they enter the attacking zone, they're getting nowhere. I saw that in the first period, and from what little I saw the second, kind of the same deal.
Yeah, it's been pretty even play, and we want to thank again Coach Curtis for joining us after the first period there, and certainly kudos out to his coaching staff and his players today as they did a tremendous job to skate with Duxbury and win that first game 3-2, and I think Coach John Blake from Duxbury and president of the Hockey Coach Association will join us here, and we will do the handoff here, and John, Coach Blake,
good
to see you, man.
Nice to see you, too.
Thanks for joining us. And, I'm sure not exactly how you wanted to start this tournament, but, your kids skated hard and had a few opportunities there at the very end to try to pull that one out or at least get it tied. But why don't you tell us what you saw during that game and then obviously a scoreless game here so far?
Yeah, we knew coming down that Archbishop Williams was much better than their record indicated. We knew we'd be in for a dogfight. Down the stretch there in the third period, we had some power play opportunities that we didn't capitalize on. We didn't have enough traffic in front of their goalie, who I thought played very well. And we had some chance at some rebounds, and we weren't able to get in on that goalie. So it's great for Archbishop Williams. Their kids are still fighting hard, even though they're not in the postseason. And we wish them the best of the luck going forward.
Yeah, we had Coach Curtis in between periods, and, like you said, his team, obviously, this is it for them, and kudos to them for coming out and flying. But, Rasty and Griffin, no giving those two. Boy, I tell you, they're always impressive. But, it just seemed like every face-off it was Griffin to a Rasty and a Rasty letting it fly.
Yeah, no, they're both workhorses. They're both senior captains. They're our leaders on this team. And those are our go-to guys. And whenever either one of them has the puck on their stick, they're dangerous and they can put it in the net. So we're hoping that they're going to finish up the tournament very strong.
And certainly this tournament has been, good to you over the years. I mean, you guys winning it last year and kind of spearheading your way into the Super 8 and knowing Coach Ferreira over the years. But what does it mean to you, Coach, coming down here every year and being able to participate in this?
As we told our guys, there is no better tournament out there to prepare for the postseason. You really find out where you're at. You find out your strengths, your weaknesses, a couple of things that you need to fine-tune and tweak before it's one and done. And luckily today for us, it wasn't one and done. We found some things that we need to work on, and we hope to pick ourselves up and be right back here Monday for the 1 o'clock game against the loser here. And it doesn't get any easier for us here.
Oh, it doesn't. I was just going to say, two good teams. I know you see Hingham pretty frequently, or at least during the regular season. What have you seen out of Arlington Catholic here?
Big and strong. They're physical. They're very good around the net, and I think the goalie is very strong. And you have Hingham, who's trying to fight for the postseason. So I think you'll see a good third period down here, and same thing with our game, probably a one-goal game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think this has the makings of the first team to score may win this one. But Coach Messina, Coach Shine, certainly they've been down there a bunch of years, as have you, Coach, and Coach Ferreira. The legacy lives on. What a great tournament. We've had the privilege of, I think this is our 4th year now, streaming the tournament live, and talk a little bit about Coach Ferreira and what he meant to you behind the bench, and some of your interactions with him along the way.
Yeah, it's funny. Buddy and actually Coach Regan, the former coach at Hingham High, they kind of recruited me into the Coaches Association, and they wanted to get some younger blood in there and start getting some of us involved, like Danny Conley at Marshfield. And, they taught us a lot about things behind the bench and off-ice issues, and just a lot about the coaching fraternity and coaching high school hockey. And there's no better guy to have this tournament named after than Buddy.
Yeah, it's a great tournament, and I think you summed it up perfectly, where it's just such a great tune-up for any team down there. I mean, 6 out of the 8 teams advanced to the state tournament last year, 4 of them going into the Super 8 tournament, and undoubtedly we'll see at least 6, maybe 7 if Waltham can grab a couple of points, and I think Hingham needs 3 points down the stretch here in 4 games, and every point matters down here.
Oh, yeah, it's certainly not a place that you want to come down looking for points, because we've been there too. And what it does do, if you do need a couple of points and you get them, it does give you a little momentum going into the postseason, because to get a point down here is very tough. So, we wish all the teams luck down here, and we look forward to playing here on Monday.
Thanks, Coach. Really appreciate you carving out some time to come see us, and best of luck on Monday in that next game against the winner of this one, who will be, I guess we'll find out in the third period.
Certainly won't get any easier from today, so we'll have our hands full either way.
Thanks, Coach. Head Coach John Blake from Duxbury, obviously well on their way to the state tournament already, with a good start to their good season under their belts already, but losing a tough one there 3-2 to the Bishops. And as he said, anything can happen in these games, and we've got a 0-0 game at the end of 2 periods between Hingham and Arlington Catholic. So again, stay tuned for the start of the third period coming up in just about 7 minutes here. We're in between the second and third period of game number 2. Again, there's 4 games today, and as you've already seen, just 2 incredible games already to get us started. So be sure to tweet or Facebook out there, let people know that they can watch this quality tournament on MyHockeyLive.com. Don't forget, you can still get your season pass for $10. Get your season pass now, as once the tournament starts, that per game fee and the tournament fee is going to go up. So again, spread that word as well. So again, we appreciate you joining us today, and we'll be back with the start of the third period in about 6.5 minutes. All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Falmouth Ice Arena, where we've got just another great game going on here. Jake Levin and Mark Igo here with you, and Art Egerton behind the camera, and a couple of scores here. Earlier here in Falmouth, we had upset in game number 1, where Archbishop Williams went on to defeat Duxbury Dragons 3-2. Jake, we had both Coach Curtis and Coach Blake on with us in between periods here, and the beauty of this tournament is you've got quality opponents up and down between the 8 teams. Anything can happen.
Ain't it the truth? I was expecting Duxbury to not necessarily roll, but I think we all expected Duxbury to win that game, and anything can happen. I guess that's what it goes to show you.
Yeah, and friends at Bishop Hendricken knocking off Acton Boxborough 5-0. We saw all the folks from Hendricken out at Malden Catholic last weekend. So a shout out to all our folks out there watching us down on Rhode Island this afternoon. And again, Brookline Warriors knocking off the Cambridge Falcons 3-1 there. So a big win there for Brookline. But we got a scoreless game here as we get ready for the start of the third period. One penalty in the game coming at the very end of the first period. So Hingham started the second period on the power play, unable to really do anything on that power play. And we're going to skate 5-on-5 here to start the third, Jake. But, you know, the ice really hasn't been tilted in either direction.
No, it's been good, clean fun. It's been, you know, I said this earlier. Just because it's not a lot of scoring doesn't mean it can't be an exciting game. And it's not even necessarily a goaltender's duel. I don't know how many great chances there have been for either team. It's just good hockey up and down the ice. The teams are battling in all three zones. And I truly think it's going to be a 1-0 final. Whatever team scores first is going to win.
Yeah, and let's, you know, we got a little weather on its way, so hopefully everybody's comfortably at home in front of an open fire enjoying this on their big screen TV. And we've got 4 games coming to you today, so please do tweet out all your friends or email all your friends and family members, any high school hockey fan that you know, and have them tune in to MyHockeyLive so that they don't miss any of this great action from Falmouth Ice Arena.
Play is underway for the third period, and it's Hingham early. Shot into the attacking zone by Ethan Ioria. This game is still a shutout. Ioria takes out a man on the far side half wall, but it's behind the play as Craig Needham shoots up ice the other way for Arlington Catholic. For turning the puck over, and here's a chance for Hingham. In by himself, that was Hennessy firing, and to no avail.
Puck hit McCarthy up high, but he looks to be okay down there as he was going down. The puck was coming up. Looked like it got him just below the face mask.
There's McNally trying to move the puck away from Rogers. The attacking end, pitching it to the point. It's Metcalf tees it up right on to Eller. And Eller is able to cover up for the save. It hit him right in the chest, dropped right down between his legs, and the ref had already blown the play dead.
Yeah, lucky, you know, Metcalf got a good look at that. He's had a couple of real good shots on net, but as you said, Jake, good job by Eller controlling that rebound because there were a few Cougars sitting on the doorstep there.
14-14 to go in the third. It's a scoreless game. Next goal might as well win. Puck goes off the apron of the net. Andrew Somerville in the corner. Lost the puck away to the Harborman. It's Will Jones up ice, trying not to turn the puck over, but AC redirects. McGovern goes cross ice. And almost a collision, but here's DeMellis. 3-on-2. DeMellis charging up the left wing. DeMellis tees it up, scores! Matt DeMellis picks the near post and scores for Hingham. It's 1-0.
Yeah, big goal there for the Harborman. 13:45 remaining in the third period. And DeMellis, I think he fooled McCarthy there. McCarthy started coming out, maybe cheated over a little bit, thinking DeMellis was going to make that pass. DeMellis going short side, finds the back of the net. 1-0 Hingham.
Matt DeMellis has done it all season long, and he does it at a very opportune time now, just 1 minute, 15 seconds into the third period. Play resumes. Arlington Catholic can't control that draw either. Hingham wants more.
I think that one's going to go unassisted, Jake, but we'll wait for the official announcement here. But DeMellis, number 9, getting Hingham on the board with the first goal of the game here. 1:15 in the third period.
So it's 1-0. They do. It's DeMellis' goal. We're just waiting to hear if there were any assists. Assisted by Will Jones. There's another shot taken by Hingham. As Gordon
Will Jones, number 21, getting an assist on that. Again, DeMellis from Jones to put the Harbormen up, and 13:11 remaining in the third period, and the Cougars got to get some offense going here, Jake, as they trail by 1.
Draw comes in the Hingham attacking zone. Arlington Catholic controls the draw, however. John Rogers shoots up ice with the puck. Rogers crosses the red line, crosses the blue line, gaining entrance into the attacking zone, but he lost the puck. Batted out by Selesky. Trying to clear, can't do so. Went off the legs of Carlson, and he couldn't get to the puck. He was interfered with by Piggott, not in a penalty sense. Piggott just sending his body right in front. Clean play. This is going to trickle just past McCarthy. Will not be in ice. Goes off the end wall. Played by Rogers. Rogers up ice. Picked off by Selesky. And he dumps it into the near corner boards before he exits the ice for a line change. Near corner, it's Matt Egan. Over towards McNally. It's Iria down low. Make that to Mellis. All kinds of bodies tied up. Hennessy tried to move off. Couldn't make anything happen. Arlington Catholic playing great defense here. Matt DeMellis, he had a goal about 2 minutes ago. He wants more. DeMellis tries to go out to the point for Jacobs. It was too far, and Hingham has to get out of the attacking end.
Yeah, good job by Jacobs, though. Not panicking there. He was unable to keep it inside the blue line, but skated it back out and flipped it over.
Dangerous turnover there. They blow the play dead. That was the DeMellis, McNally, Egan line.
Yeah, puck was loose, but the official on the back side of the net there, blocked out by the goaltender, couldn't see that that the puck was loose. So we'll get a face-off to the left of Tyler McCarthy with 11:51 remaining in the third period. Harborman 1, Cougars nothing.
Hingham sends off that line, so they're going with their second line here. Draw one by the Cougars. That is Studley. Up ice. Connects with McGovern. McGovern sends it on Eller, and he reaches his glove up for a save.
Yeah, Bernard McGovern, the junior, number 18, he's had a great game. We'll start our star list now, Jake, and he's got to be considered. He's had a very good game for the Cougars.
He's been involved, no question. Hingham takes control of that draw, but a good back check by Smith, the captain. Now here comes Hingham up the other way, 3-on-3. Winds up near Gordon. It was redeflected, however. Somerville up the other way, 2-on-2. Somerville with Piggott. Goes off the end boards. Jacob stands in front of the net to prevent.
Yeah, we're going to get a slashing call here
around.
As Somerville's stick was hacked right out of his hands. And so Arlington Catholic, with 11:18 remaining in the third period, will go on their first power play of the game. Slashing call against number 6, Mark O'Rourke.
Not a good time for Hingham to go short-handed. Holding this 1-0 lead, they gained about 2.5 minutes ago from Matt DeMellis' goal. They are short-handed, but they win the draw. A little zealous on that clear, so the Cougars are able to keep it alive in the attacking zone. It's Needham. Calling for the puck and getting it back on the right circle. Arguing with Jason Smith for control of the puck. That's John Rogers at the point, sends it wide to the far side of the post. Needham out to the point. Rogers again calling for the puck. He'll get it. John Rogers atop the circle, sends it down low, and too hot to handle for Michaelov. But still alive for the Cougars. Needham again, or Rogers rather, calling for the puck. He shoots it, and it goes off the glass. Rebound goes right to Smith. That's Barolomi. Again teed up by Rogers, and again hits off the end glass. This time it was blocked. 40 seconds to go on the man advantage. There's Rogers. He sends it this time off the end boards.
Rogers is getting the looks, Jake, but he's just not able to find the net here.
Take 5 for Rogers. Said he's going to go cross ice towards Needham. At the doorstep, Michaelov had nobody in front of him. Couldn't handle the puck. Shot taken again, this time by Rogers. It was blocked. 20 seconds to go on the man advantage. Rogers tees it up. Goes off the body of Shea. Still Cougars puck, and finally Hingham gets a clear. It was a bouncing puck mishandled by Geary.
Boy, number 27, Michaelov right there on the doorstep. Stick was down, but unable to control that pass. Maybe a shot pass, and Hingham's going to get a delay, looking for the delayed offside, which they would have gotten.
What they do get is O'Rourke out of the box. And it's now 5-on-5 with 9:40 to go in the third period.
So both teams unable to convert on their power plays. Each team 0 for 1 so far today.
McNally sends the puck further along up the left wing. Egan down there jockeying for position along the end boards. Still with the puck, and he redirects it to the far corner. DeMellis over there sends his body. Arlington Catholic able to outskate that one. Here comes Somerville up the other end, up the far side right. 9:10 to go. At the point, that was weakly shot by Lavasseur. trickles back to the AC defensive end. 1-0 Hingham.
Yeah, under 9 minutes, Jake. Arlington Catholic might have to start playing with a little more desperation here.
DeMellis, touch pass, looking for McNally. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Off the side wall, Ryan Spagnoli redirects the puck. Morrissey sends it near the net. It went off the stick of O'Rourke. Almost over skating that was McNally. DeMellis there to clean up the fire. Behind the net, it's DeRoster. That's DeMellis, shoots it diagonally and high so that he can get a full line change.
AC looked like they could have taken advantage of that, Jake, as they Hingham went for a full change, and they had the left wing all by themselves, but unable to really get that pass up quickly.
Up the other end to Tennessee. Dumps the puck into the corner, gains the line. Also down there with him is Forbes. Pinching in from the point, Selesky shoots the puck up. It lands in the corner. Moves along the end boards. Arlington Catholic barely with possession of the puck. Selesky will be able to keep it alive at the near point. Sends it off the side glass down towards Forbes. Forbes gets knocked around by Geary, still battling down there. Behind the net, you got Hennessy, as well as Gordon. But here comes AC the other way. It's a 3-on-3, lopped up over everybody. Believe that was off the stick of Michaelov. 7:36 to go. We're about halfway through this third period. There's a chance in the slot for the Cougars, thwarted by the defense. And that one goes off the end boards, covered up on the redirect by Eller.
Yeah, real nice shift there by senior captain Mike Selesky, number 4, getting a couple of offensive chances, and then also coming up with a big play in front of his goaltender there and helping control that rebound. 7:28 remaining, and Hingham holding on to a 1-0 lead.
Behind the net.
I don't think that's how Coach Messina drew that one up, Jake.
Certainly not, but they avoid damage. It's all the way back in the Cougar defensive end. Lurking along the right wing and getting the puck is Ryan Smith. He gains the line, tries to go under the legs of Jacobs, can't get it through cleanly. 7 minutes even to go. Jamming on the brakes at the point. That was Shea. Lost it back to the Cougars. It's now along the end boards. It's Piggott calling for the puck, not getting it.
Boy,
and it trickles.
4 red jerseys in front of that net, Jake. Boy, it's hard to find anything. I think the shots are going to have to come from outside, maybe up atop the dot.
Here's McNally. McNally in the slot towards DeMellis, and he went just wide to the far side of the post. Still alive, Selesky. Fanned that at once, had a second chance, fired it well wide. Egan stapled along the end boards by Rogers. DeMellis down there with the puck. DeMellis towards Egan in the corner. Egan lost it away, battling with Spagnoli, now held up along the corner boards. DeMellis regains control of the puck towards Egan, out to Selesky at the far point. And a save.
Yeah, nice save there. Good control of the rebound. Tyler McCarthy controlling that rebound as the shot came in from the point from Droster. Nicholas Droster ripping one off there. Big crowd in front of the Arlington Catholic goaltender, so a good save there. And Arlington Catholic now trying to win the faceoff. Faceoff comes back to Droster. Droster shoots it back in, hits a stick in front of the goaltender. Controlling the puck now is Spagnoli. Spagnoli able to get it out. Hingham's got to clear, so Arlington Catholic will have an opportunity here now to get it up ice as they give chase. Under 6 minutes remaining in this game. Hingham clinging on to a 1-0 lead. Arlington Catholic just trying to gain control of the puck and get it out of their zone as Hingham has been able to pin him in the last couple of shifts here. And back come the Harbormen. Across the blue line is McNally. McNally shoots, save! So McNally dumping in, and that looked like Drew Hickey with the, that is number 29, Matt Egan, with the opportunity there. So Tyler McCarthy coming up large for the Cougars here in the third period, keeping it a 1-goal game. 5:30 remaining in the third. Face-off coming to McCarthy's right. They scrum here for the face-off as it comes into the corner there to Geary. Geary all the way around. Back to his defense. Geary with the puck. Geary up to Solovita. Solovita across the blue line they come. Arlington Catholic finally able to get it into Hingham's zone, but unable to maintain any offense, and the icing is waved off as Balboni gets back to the puck first, but did not gain the goal line. So Balboni had to play the puck, and up comes Arlington Catholic. Again, they get it across the blue line, but nobody there to collect it, and Hingham happy to dump it right back in with 4:47 remaining. Hingham going in a kind of that trapping style of play that Coach Messina loves. They can hang on to these leads, but the Cougars break it out. Up comes McGovern. McGovern skating the puck into the corner. McGovern feeds it out front, looking for Smith, but unable to collect it. Now Somerville feeds it back down deep into the corner. McGovern and Somerville trying to play a little catch, but nothing happening there. Shot in from the point. Throw it at the net at this point. 4:14 remaining, and Arlington Catholic has got to just try to take advantage of any opportunity they can to get that puck to the goal. Every time they get that puck in front of the net, there's 4 red jerseys right in front of goaltender Eller. Puck out to the point. There's a slap shot there by Piggott. High over the net is Piggott. And there's a shot on net. Save made by Eller as the Harbormen take it out of their own zone and dump it back in deep into the Cougar zone. Cleared in on McCarthy, and McCarthy's going to have to take the faceoff to his left here with 3:41 remaining in the third period, and a real good shift there by Ryan Smith and Spagnoli and Somerville. So a good shift there, and Spagnoli stays on the ice here as he will take the faceoff, and Hingham coming right back out with their big line here. Face-off is won there by Morrissey. Puck is caught up in the jersey there of number 29, Matt Egan. And a little bit of a turnover here in the Cougar zone. Spagnoli trying to get it out. He does, but Hingham controls it. Droster right back up into the Cougar zone. Battling along the line there is DeMillis. DeMillis probably the number 1 star of the game right now, as he's got the only goal of the game. This line's been very good for Hingham, though. DeMillis cycling it back around now to McNally. McNally finds Egan. Egan out front. This is the net. Droster feeds it back out front. Arlington Catholic starting to cave in a little bit in front of their own net. 2:45 remaining in this one. Hingham leads it 1-0. Puck out to DeMillis. Hingham needs a line change. DeMillis dumps it in and skates to the big. There's a turnover. Boy, I tell you, Gary came out from behind his own net, and I don't think he thought there was a Hingham player there. He turned it right over, and on that was Jack Forbes picking up that loose puck. Very dangerous play there as out comes Arlington Catholic, and we're going to get an icing call. Puck dumped in by Needham. Long outlet pass, just missed connecting there. Boy, it seemed like that one had to have hit a stick, but it didn't. 2:18 remaining in this game, and boy, what a game we have. Hingham leading Arlington Catholic 1-0 here late in the third period. First game, if you're just joining us, Archbishop Williams defeating Duxbury 3-2 in a 1-goal game there. So a couple of 1-goal games already to start off this 2015 Buddy Ferrer Classic from down in the Falmouth Ice Arena. 2 minutes remaining, so we'll keep an eye on the goaltender here to our left down in Arlington Catholic as Jake Levin scoots back up into the booth. Jake, thanks for coming back.
Hey, I didn't want to leave in the first place. It figures. When you want AAA to be quick, they never are. And when you kind of want to take a little time, they get here. We got a hockey game here.
We got a great hockey game here, Jake, and we're going to get an icing call on Hingham, so a break here for Arlington Catholic. We'll see if Coach Shine elects to use his timeout, or maybe it's still a little too early with 1:42 remaining, but got to think about pulling that goaltender. It's desperation time, down 1 goal.
How you doing? It's great so far. The first game was a 1-goal game. Unless, barring an empty netter, it looks like this is going to be a 1-goal game. Very exciting hockey thus far at Falmouth Ice Arena. Arlington Catholic trying for the equalizer. Matt DeMellis has the game's lone goal at 1:15, and that is fired from almost the blue line by Carlson, gloved by McCarthy. Minute 28.
Yeah, good job by Carlson there, Jake. Throw it at the net, try to get a whistle, especially in the offensive zone here. Take some seconds off the clock. 1:28 remaining, as you said, and we'll keep an eye on the goaltender, McCarthy, here.
Should the score hold, Hingham will play Archbishop Williams on Monday afternoon at 5 o'clock. Should somehow they lose this game, they will face Duxbury at, I believe, 1 p.m. also on Monday. First things first, there's 70 seconds left. A rush thwarted by Droster, and here comes Hingham the other way. It's McNally. There's McNally. McNally looking for Shea. Couldn't connect to him cleanly.
Well, Hingham's got two forwards caught up ice here, and Coach Shine waving his goaltender to the bench, so 50 seconds remaining, and they're going to go 6-on-5 here.
Goes right to Eller, and he falls on top for the save with 45.5 seconds to go.
A little bit of a knuckle puck there on the goaltender, Jake. A little more exciting than maybe it needed to be, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Dan Shine as this is Arlington Catholic Cougars trail 1-0 with 45.5 seconds left. And
good timing on that timeout. Hey, 45 seconds ago. You know, again, very slim Super 8 hopes alive for Arlington Catholic. It would probably need to win this tournament to get there. So if you want to get there, you have 45 seconds to score a goal. And Hingham, you know, same deal. Even if they won this tournament, I'm not sure they would be able to get in.
No, they need 3 points just to get into the tournament.
Right, just
so
get
they
into the Division
yeah,
1,
so they,
that's
yes,
correct.
So they could pick up 2 points right here, which would be, a critical 2 points. And then they do have 3 games remaining because they have a regular season game that's back on their schedule that I think they're going to play on Friday. So certainly a good opportunity for them to pick up another point somewhere along the way. But, at the very least, they should be looking at least 1 point, as they will get that if they tie. But certainly in very good position to take the 2.
Andrew Eller, not the everyday goalie for the Harbormen, got the start tonight. Tony Messina's decision paying off thus far through 44 minutes and 15 seconds of this hockey game. 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, Eller's done everything he's needed to do. I mean, he's got a shutout up there. Hasn't been seen a lot of rubber, but stopped everything he's seen.
Play resumes. Hingham wins the draw, but they don't get to it first. It's Arlington Catholic. Along the end boards, that was Rogers. Trying to connect with Smith in front. It's behind the net, 36 seconds to go. Hingham trying for the clear. They couldn't get it. Egan overskated it. McNally pins his man up against the corner boards. That's Jason Smith for the Cougars, redirecting the puck. 26 seconds to go now. Near side corner, tangled up, moves out along the half wall, and Hingham gets a clear. It's not going to go the length of the ice, and that's really good news. You avoid the ice.
Yeah, I like to see the Cougars try to win that back to the point a couple of times. Oh, here's a turnover at center ice.
Here's DeMellis with an open net and blocked by Studley. Studley saved the game for the time being, but only for so long. 9 seconds left. McNally fires. De facto save made by Rogers, and Hingham is going to win. Matt Egan finds the back of the net with 1.7 to go. Hingham will get the 2 points, and they will improve to 10-8-1.
Yeah, just a gritty performance by that line, and Egan going to get the goal on a loose puck with 1.7 seconds remaining in the game, and the Harbormen will go on to win this one 2-0. And as you said, Hingham will go on to play Archbishop Williams, and Arlington Catholic will play Duxbury. 2 tough games.
Now Hingham's happy they're going to win this game. They get a little disappointed they're not getting another crack at Duxbury.
Yeah, probably. I mean, maybe they'll, who knows what the future will bring in the Division I South tournament.
As always, you can't complain with a win. I think they were probably looking for Duxbury, but hey, 2 points is 2 points, and Hingham very excited, and rightfully so. The Harbormen win 2-0. Goals from Matt DeMellis and Matt Egan with 2 seconds left in the game. Sends Arlington Catholic home in defeat.
Yeah, so third period, 2 goals scored, as you said. DeMellis and Egan getting the goals for Hingham and allowing them to skate away with a 2-0 win here. And just 1 penalty in that period coming against Hingham, against O'Rourke. An interference, call it 3:42 of the third. So, what seemed like an opportunity for Arlington Catholic on that power play. Neither team able to really do anything on the power play, but Hingham will now go to 10-8-1, and Arlington Catholic goes to 9-7-2, Jake.
That's another good win for the Hardeman. The season, I know they're just barely above 500. They've had a lot of good wins. It's been, kind of those bad losses that have gotten in the way.
Yeah, both teams were really battling for consistency coming into this tournament. You're right, both teams, Arlington Catholic and Hingham, with good wins on their records and on their schedules. But, it's been an inconsistent game after game with both teams here, and we'll see if either team can string something together here. Obviously, Hingham would like nothing more than to win the Buddy Ferreira Classic in 2015.
Absolutely. It reminds me a little bit of the NCAA men's basketball tournament. Hingham's resume, great quality wins over Arlington Catholic, CM, playing well against Springfield Cathedral, getting the eye test, so to speak. But then, the committee, they look at those bad losses, and Hingham just has a few too many of those to really be in consideration for the Super 8 tournament this year. Hey, they could win this whole thing, and I don't know. I'm not on the committee. I think, some people affiliated with MyHockeyLive might be, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But, long way to go, and, many good teams ahead of them.
Yes.
And we're going to see a few of them with Austin Prep and BC High coming up later this afternoon, and certainly Waltham and Falmouth looking for their credibility as well.
Sure.
And both teams, Waltham, they're sitting at 800. I mean, they're 8-8-1, I think, or something like that. And they need to win a point or two here to get in as well. And they get in with a 500 record last year into the tournament. And Falmouth, we talked to Coach Moore, here in between periods, and he's same consistency factor with him. He said the same thing about his team. They've won some good games. They've lost some games that he thought they should have won, and so the next two, boy, I tell you, 3-2, 2-0, an empty netter at the end there. Like you said, could have been a one-goal game, and you can't ask for anything better for high school hockey here in Massachusetts.
It's been worth the price of admission, absolutely. I hope everybody enjoyed the first two games on MyHockeyLive. That's all for me this afternoon. But I'll be back here on Monday for all 4 games.
Yeah, so you'll have your fill of Jake Levin, first 2 here today, and all 4 on Monday. And we're starting to get some pairings set now. But we'll be back with the start of game number 3 in just a few moments. So, again, please do tweet, Facebook, email all your friends and your high school hockey fans out there and let them know that there's 2 more games coming up here on myhockeylive.com.